Capricorn. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. That's far too many. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Capricorn tarot reading. Capricorn, love tarot reading. Capricorn, love reading. And as is pretty much always the case, here at the Tarot Closet, Capricorn, love messages, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Let's take a look at the energies coming in, Capricorn. It's the Three of Cups and the King of Swords. Somebody is, well, wanting to communicate. They've been giving something a lot of thought. Can you see this person? Because if you can, they're most likely going to be at that wedding, birthday party, what is it, barbecue, reunion. If you can't see them, there's still a very high likelihood of a SMS or a text message coming in, social media, email message. How do you normally communicate with this person, or how did you? Are you having communication issues? Are things on pause? Are we in a no contact, no communication, and or in separation? We're just getting into your reading, so let's continue on. But yeah, the Three of Cups, Mercury and Cancer, as well as the King of Swords, Gemini and Mercury. Both of these Mercury energy, which is the planet of the mind and the planet of communication. There is a reunion energy in that Three of Cups as well. Is it leaving it here? It is. So the Three of Cups is wanting to stay in. Your first card. This is a reading where we are going into their feelings for you, your feelings for them, what you might need to know, don't see coming, what's on everybody's mind, or somebody in particular. Is anyone making a move? Let's continue checking out the energies coming in, Capricorn. It's the Two of Cups and the Page of Wands. Yeah, wow. Well, it's more Cancer energy. Venus and Cancer energy, and the Page of Wands here around that, around the movement, around, well, yeah, what is somebody here getting excited about, or what is somebody wanting to do? They're wanting to communicate, Capricorn. They're wanting to communicate, this Page of Wands, literally getting this idea. Is there something more coming in with the Two of Cups? First of all, the feelings are here. There are still feelings here between you. There are feelings here between you. What is your situation? There's clearly love here. And this Page energy, yeah, wanting to communicate. So I want to validate with that King of Swords, the Three of Cups, which wanted to stay in your reading, that if this is somebody who you could say is maybe or has been a little more emotionally immature, there could definitely be kind of like a hesitancy, maybe getting the confidence to come up and talk to you, should that be the case. But it can also be around, the message or the phone call. And I want to validate as well, because it is here, the Two of Cups. Is there something around marriage here, proposal energy for you and this person? It's really early on. So let's see where else things are going. Capricorn, I just want to remind you, everything is in the description of today's video. Almost everything. Everything you could possibly want to find. Also here at the Tarot Closet, on the playlist tab, all the playlists, so on and so forth. Let's continue on. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Capricorn. Please show us the cards, Ahu. The Five of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, whoa, in reverse. The Nine of Wands. Yeah, there's something going on here, clearly. And here's the thing. There's definitely some kind of break in communication, a pause going on, or no contact, no communication, and or in separation. This is somebody who is missing you, who does not like not talking. You could say not seeing each other as well, should that be the case. There's like a worry energy. The Five of Pentacles, Mercury, more Mercury energy, Mercury and Taurus energy, and it is an energy of loss and like a separation energy, and it's here right in the partnership placement. The Queen of Pentacles, this is your energy. As well as your ruling planet, Saturn, it's in reverse. So yeah, there's definitely an insecurity here around communicating. Part of that, I would say, it's really clear that some boundaries have either been set or something has been going on here, because the Nine of Wands is here where their energy is quite strong. The Moon and Sagittarius energy, and it's like working their way to putting down, for example, the 10th wand, that page I think might be holding on to, and getting out of no contact or pausing, unpausing, you could say, breaking the silence of whatever's going on here. It's also a validation that you might not be as receptive or around for it, feeling a certain kind of way. Six of Wands, yeah, that is just so clear. And partially why there's some insecurity here around reaching out or breaking the silence. Here's the thing, look at this, the Six of Wands connecting with our Three of Cups, which wanted to stay in your reading. And I want to validate something too. I kind of feel like this is a spinning energy. And what I mean by that, for me, that's an energy of upright and reversal. It's kind of both. And we'll talk more about it in a moment. But the Six of Wands, somebody wants to get your attention. Are they getting over their ego in those Five of Wands? What have the challenges and the obstacles been around communicating? You know, because that's like overcoming them. And it's connected again with this Five of Pentacles where somebody is worried. And I feel like you're not talking or you're not seeing each other. Maybe, again, it's both. Yeah, so I also want to validate. It's just so strong. If you could possibly see each other at something like a concert, some kind of event. It really could be anything at this point, from a party, graduation, maybe even a wedding, concert, something like that. The Ace of Pentacles, you're in that energy. The Page of Wands is back. Yeah, in reverse. Wow. So we were just talking about that 10th wand. Going here into the Nine of Wands, giving us the 10 of Wands, which is a lot. It's like, I want to put these down. You know, it's kind of tiring sort of energy. So there's definitely this energy of walking up, turning away, sending a message, deleting it, not sending the message, talking to other people. And also just that exhausting kind of energy from not talking, like reaching this point and maybe trying a new way to communicate. Look how that 9th wand is being encircled kind of by the sun here. Interesting. Also, this Page of Wands here now, back in reverse, is just a validation for me of where things are now. And there's like there is some kind of immaturity and struggle around it. Well, there's two coming out here. I want to validate, look, the Knight of Cups, yeah. Okay, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. I want to validate that this conversation is about perhaps what has been going on around next level, or if that is coming in, it is here. We have the Ace of Pentacles, next level energy. Capricorn, you're here. Virgo, Virgo and Taurus as well. And here's the thing. It is right here, like in the middle of the Five of Pentacles, in the upright, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And there's definitely an insecure energy around that. It's also like, do you even want this anymore kind of energy? So the fear isn't just around communication. It's around, I guess you could say, everything. And it's clear that there's something going on. There's some kind of a loss here. So it's sort of like, yeah, do you still want to go this route? So the Ace of Pentacles, and then here on the other end is the Knight of Cups. Scorpio and Pluto, a Knight on the move. The Cups, the water energy, the emotions, the relationship, the love. So here's the thing, that Two of Cups coming in, Knight of Cups, Three of Cups. Could this be for some of you that somebody is trying to get the confidence to propose? Yeah, it's here. I don't think it's going to be for everyone. It's just not. It's collective love reading on YouTube, you know. But it is here. With that said, it's also connecting to this Nine of Wands, this moon in Sagittarius energy, you know, of kind of like, wait a minute, you know, kind of, I feel like coming from your end. But also, there is a persistent energy here as well. So it's like, okay, maybe they haven't reached that level of confidence yet, but they're not giving up. The Knight of Cups is connecting with the Queen of Cups in reverse, Cancer energy. And yeah, it's just really clear around the insecure energy that's here, around feelings, around next level. I do want to validate if there's been some kind of, oh wow, the Two of Cups is back. It's about ready to make space, but it's going here. I wanted to validate if there's some kind of a vice energy that's here, Capricorn, it is presenting. And that could obviously be connecting to kind of why things are where they are now. Or what you could say have been some of the blocks around the movement. And the Five of Wands, which again is right here behind the Six of Wands. The Two of Cups is back. So it's clear you love each other. Venus and Cancer energy. Soulmate energy is here. We don't have swans in our card today. We have ducks, mallards. They're both here together in the water. I want to validate the marriage proposal energy that it is here. Do I think it's for everybody? No. But it is here. You know, but it's connecting us with this insecure energy. And somebody who might not be feeling ready or being afraid of that, or afraid if you're receptive to it. Maybe it's vice versa. But it's also connecting here with the Ace of Pentacles, which again is here with the Five of Pentacles. So it's a really strong validation that yes, something has been going on. And now here's the Knight. Right here with the Knight of Cups. Okay. I want to validate if this is, for some of you, if this has been around a friendship. Maybe even you could say, you know, physical and, you know, platonic and physical, and going to another level, and you're not sure if they want to, or somebody might be not sure they want to or scared. That is also here. The Knight of Pentacles, obviously the pentacle energy around contracts, relationships, partnerships, commitments. The Knight on the move. Slow energy. It is slow. But it is here, and it's here directly connecting to, again, the Knight of Cups. This Page of Wands energy, like, yeah, kind of struggling. Immature, but these are a lot of the feelings. It's like kind of everything. So for some of you, that is, wow. Wow, Seven of Cups in reverse. For some of you, and that's also validating that, for some of you, this is really clear around platonic and or physical, and like the next level kind of energy, which is here. I will say the love is here. That's just not even a question. And the next level is on the table. The Seven of Cups is here in reverse. Venus and Scorpio energy, it's clarity. Because this energy here is somebody with, which is really clear, it's been going on, commitment issues. What are some other choices that have been here? Look at one of them is just right upright. The Seventh Cup, it's like coming out, look, and oh my gosh. Just I want to show you this energy. It's like Three of Cups, Three of Cups. So it's kind of like both of you. That's reunion energy, which is here. It stayed. Again, I kind of feel like it's spinning because something did happen here. There is some kind of discord, and again, it might be even connected to an event or somebody's vice. I also feel like there's communication here that somebody wants to make. And it can be getting like kind of intense and emotional. So it's sort of like both of you is what I wanted to say on each side. Like coming together, and you could say reunion, like coming together and getting us into the Six of Cups. So validating for some of you that you have known each other for a long time. But also what's really clear, the validation of nostalgia, that somebody is in this energy thinking about everything. They're missing you. And there's the Seventh Cup, and what's really interesting is it's here with a frog. And we always talk about, that frog energy turning into a prince. Well, we technically have two here. We have two knights here. And and there's the Seventh Cup. It's presenting as one cup. Sort of like Ace of Cups energy. And that could definitely be here with the Two of Cups back, connecting with the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. A proposal. Whether it's really clear that it's happening or on the table. Again, I don't even feel like it's for everybody that's the case. The Ace of Wands. Wow. Okay. Ace of Wands in reverse, but the Ace of Swords in the upright. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. Yeah, it's like a delay. It's a delay in the communication. It's a delay in the next level. And if you're waiting for somebody to propose or to even talk about that level, there's clearly a delay. Yet it's coming here with this transactional energy, this communication with clarity, with the Ace of Swords. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. Here with the Three of Cups, super clear. Six of Wands. The communication is just clear, pun intended. Of course, we have the victory wreath here. The flowers on there as well. It's a really strong energy for me of like coming together energy. And it's here with the Three of Cups and the Six of Wands. So it's definitely a conversation. Whether it's messages, phone call, or you're going to see each other at a wedding, a birthday party, a concert, what, if you can. And by the way, that Seven of Cups, I put it down here in the upright, was interesting because it came in reverse. But the reason that happened, it's definitely clear to me with the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, is because somebody has been in this energy of commitment issues. And here's the thing, there's clarity as it came in reverse, and also a validation of the Ace of Swords. It's slow, there are delays, like somebody's not ready or somebody's not admitting wanting to go next level, being afraid or insecure about it, should that be the case. Because for some of you, it is around platonic and or physical to more. I mean, it's just, yeah. So the clarity around that, the communication is definitely slow, Nine of Pentacles, but so is the communication around it. Four of Cups, Temperance in reverse, the Fool in reverse. There, oh my gosh, there's our frog again in the upright and the Hierophant. And the Page of Pentacles is here in reverse. Here with the Queen of Cups and here with the Knight of Cups. So this is just really validating around the delay in communicating and what's going on, and the delay in things moving in another direction, like getting more serious, exclusive, again, or next level, like moving in, marriage, perhaps even for some of you, a family energy. Very specific. So the Vice energy is also really validating for me. Temperance is here in reverse. And that is, it can be a lack of moderation. So connected to Sagittarius energy, and this is Archangel Michael, who specifically is connected to the solar plexus chakra I do. Yeah, and the throat chakra I speak. It's an imbalance, and that hasn't been happening, and that's really clear. It's here with the Nine of Wands. Again, this page in reverse, sort of struggling with this Nine of Wands. It's like Okay, stopping. That might be a thing here, that there's some kind of a vice that somebody needs to stop. Super specific, but it is here. In order for things to move for you, perhaps. A lot of very specific messages coming in, but I tell you, there's definitely more on the table here, and I think this might be more. I think it is. It's not just a hey, hello. Although that is here, it's actually going beyond that. So the Nine of Pentacles, things coming to fruition. And look what is here above our little kitty. There are 6 of the Pentacles, which is reciprocity, the Moon in Taurus. And it jumps, look, 5 of Pentacles, the 6 within the 9, and then it jumps straight over here to 3 of them, which is actually 3 of Pentacles energy, your energy, Mars and Capricorn, and Mars around that movement. And then bringing us to the 9, things coming to fruition, commitment coming in, yes. It's here, whether it's right now or it's here on the table. But the communication, it's pretty strong around the conversation, I have to say. Look at our 4 of Cups today. The Moon in Cancer energy. 2 of them are presenting, looking just like our 2 of Cups here, which is back, as you know. The other 2 are sort of almost like presenting as an illusion, right? So the 2 of Cups here on that 4 of Cups, and there is an apathy in this energy, Moon in Cancer, by the way. A feeling like, well, it's not going to happen or whatever kind of energy, you know? So I do want to validate that if it's been a long time or you're just feeling that way. You know, the coming out of illusion kind of energy is also here with the 7 of Cups in reverse. If this is something you don't want to wait for anymore, which I think might be the case for some of you. With that said, there is an energy here of, look, there's one clam kind of opening. You can see the bubbles coming up. A clam, literally. The other one's clammed up, like closed. This is a validation of the communication and what's been coming through already of somebody, which might be you, I think you're probably going to know that, who's apathetic, arms crossed energy, who's not really sure, maybe like walks away or doesn't answer or hangs on to a message, which is also really validating with the Fool in reverse. You go into the Fool when you get out of the World card. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy. And that's where you're completing goals and lessons and facing and overcoming obstacles. You know, making life changing decisions and then moving on to the Fool where you're going to start implementing them or starting literally taking new chances or new paths. So this reversal energy is a really strong energy around not being sure. It's also a validation that I feel like that somebody did not respond and it could still be going on. It's even here with our 3 of Cups, which again, I feel like is really spinning. I do feel there has been some discord. I think that by the time this conversation takes place, it's really quite emotional. The love is not a question for me, and the fact that this is something that's still here in terms of commitment between you, it just does feel like it's kind of complicated. The Hierophant is the last tarot, as you can see, that I'm holding on to. And it is the counterpart to the High Priestess, Cancer energy. Taurus energy here, divine masculine energy. And I want to validate that it's not about gender. There is a frog here. Again, that kind of getting ready energy. When you talk about a frog into a prince, right? Or is it going back and forth, or did it go backwards? This is a card of commitments, contracts, relationships, partnerships. Slow moving. And so I want to validate if that is you or around this person that there's like, well, I want to, this is the route that I want to take. Like some differences in opinion or how you want to live or how they want to live. Cultural, religious differences, or I don't want to move in before this, or this is the route that I want to go. It's sort of like, yeah, that path. And obviously it could be connecting to other people or ideas that other people have put in somebody's head. Cultural, religious differences, like this is the path that you have to take. So it is slow moving. It is a validation for me that it's a little bit I guess you could say like there's a little bit of complicated energy around it. But marriage is here. And it's right here with the Two of Cups. So I do want to validate there might be some kind of ultimatums that you have for this person around something needing to be moderated, you know? Vice energy. Whoa, that's yours. So we're looking at some oracle. I'm not reading it in reverse. The bottom of the deck, sacred pool. This is coming to an 11, and that's a master number. It's a new beginning. It's a decision. It's the yin-yang energy. There's a very divine energy coming here from this particular card for me. In the water, which is a divine energy, but also around the feelings. Somebody's floating here. There's a really light rainbow. I really feel like this could go either way. The Strength card within this oracle deck is here today. Specifically, look, it's a 44, which is an energy for me of kind of like being pulled together, but it's also an energy of facing things, like facing things head on, kind of. The foundation, it really, you know what this is for me? It's like trusting the ride. Look, somebody, they say in Ireland, you vote with your feet. Somebody here is taking a step, look, holding up the world, which is something that's been here. So this is an energy that's here now, I feel like. This is still here. So if you're waiting for somebody to make some life-changing decisions, like agree or meet in the middle energy to, okay, this is the level we can go, or this is the level, let's make a compromise. That energy is here. If it's going, again, really strong from platonic and or physical to more. And there could even be some kind of travel, like somebody would need to travel to somebody, maybe even relocate. But I want to validate the energy of strength as well and connecting us to that strength card. Also around the courage, around the strength to, move in another direction. And it's really clear with the Hierophant and the Two of Cups that it's around some serious commitment. Knight of Cups here, the Hierophant, the Two of Cups. But that's also for you in terms of decisions that you're making and directions that you want to go. Yeah. Wow. So coming to life, it's also an 11. It's definitely a change here. There is love here. There is energy of commitment. For some of you, it's really strong around waiting for something to get more exclusive or serious, or including marriage. Again, I don't think that's for everyone, but it's definitely here. The encouragement, follow the leader, strength. Look at this. So it's been coming through around me, around this person, that there is some like insecurity of not being sure. And I feel like they've been talking to somebody as well. Like maybe it's people that you both know. The encouragement here. But I also want to validate giraffes are connected to the divine. They go up, they don't go all the way to the ground, and they can see things that we can't. And that's a 9. It's things coming to fruition. Encouragement here with follow the leader, kind of more of that energy, the strength card. So it's like, what path are you going together or apart? What path are you going more specifically, Capricorn? Whoa. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages. Love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. The bottom of the deck, I can't sleep, Capricorn. I want to be honest. There's like an eclipse here on this Page of Pentacles. I regret letting you go. So that's really clear that for some of you that this is no contact, no communication, and or in separation. It's not going to be a pause for everybody. I stay awake thinking of you. Look at this. I can't sleep. Here in our follow the leader, it's leading to a tree. which is the earth energy around commitments. And there's a clock here, so around timing. And there are also leaves everywhere. And that changing energy, they're specific because they're maple leaves. They're connected to love. And hello, if you're in Canada. I have not moved on, I am lying. I want to be honest. Yeah. I still love you, or I love you. And I want this. I have a song playlist for us. So this is really clear for a lot of you that it is not talking, but I don't think that's for everyone. Do you miss me? I went here with strength and the Knight of Cups. Gosh, I lay awake at night worrying about us. I mean, that's clear. It is really clear here. And it's also connecting us to the Five of Pentacles. But this is definitely like encouragement, follow the leader's strength and your gut instincts, your intuition. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, God, Goddess, the divine. What does that mean for you? I miss you. Do you miss me? I stay awake thinking of you. I really want you back in my life. I love you and haven't let you go. This has been really clearly coming in, and it's going here on our Two of Cups, which returned. I am wising up. That's the energy of the Hanged Man. Timing. It's timing for me. There's been indecision. There's been a really strong only time will tell energy here. And that's like getting out of there, but they're in there, like getting a different perspective. It's really connecting to the love messages here today. This energy of I want to be honest, I have not moved on, I'm lying. Yeah, there's definitely a really wanting to communicate because this is not over kind of energy. Your last channeled love message. Love message from your person, message from their higher self. I took you for granted. That's always in hindsight, isn't it? Beautiful Capricorn, that is your reading today. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I appreciate it. I'm sending you love, and I hope you have a good day. Until next time.